dropped it back into the box. "I didn't make the world the way it is," he said. "Maybe not, but you certainly helped it along the way." Fallon lit a cigarette. "I heard you wanted to see me." Christou put down his pen and looked up at him speculatively. His face was very old, the parchment-coloured skin seamed with wrinkles, but the blue eyes were alert and intelligent. He said, "You don't look too good, Martin." "I've never felt better," Fallon told him. "Now what about my passport?" Christou smiled amiably. "You look as if you could do with a drink." He took a bottle and 2 paper cups from a drawer. "Irish whiskey, the best, just to make you feel at home." Fallon hesitated and then took one of the cups. Christou raised the other. "May you die in Ireland, isn't that what they say?" Fallon swallowed the whiskey down and crushed the paper cup in his right hand. "My passport," he said softly. Christou said, "In a sense, it's out of my hands, Martin. I mean to say, you turning out to be so much in demand in certain quarters. That alters things." Fallon went round to the other side of the table and stood there for a moment, head bowed, hands thrust deep into the pockets of the blue trench coat. And then he looked up very slowly, dark, empty eyes burning in the white face. "If you're trying to put the screw on me, old man, forget it. I gave you everything I had." Christou's heart missed a beat. There was a cold stirring in his bowels. "God help me, Martin," he said, "but with a hood on, you'd look like death himself." Fallon stood there, eyes like black glass staring through and beyond, and then suddenly something seemed to go out of him. He turned as if to leave. Christou said quickly, "There is a way." Fallon hesitated. "And what would that be?" "Your passport. A berth on a cargo boat leaving Hull for Australia, Sunday night." He paused. "And £2,000 in your pocket to give you a fresh start." Fallon said incredulously, "What do I have to do? Kill somebody?" "Exactly," the old man answered. Fallon laughed softly. "You get better all the time, Christou. You really do." He reached for the whiskey bottle, emptied Christou's cup on the floor, and filled it again. The old man watched him, waiting. Rain tapped against a window as if somebody was trying to get in. Fallon walked across and peered down into the empty street. A car was parked in the entrance to an alley on his left. No lights, which was interesting. The foghorn sounded again, farther downriver this time. "A dirty night for it," he turned. "But that's appropriate." "For what, Martin?" Christou asked. "Oh, for people like you and me." He emptied the cup at a swallow, walked back to the table and put it down in front of Christou very carefully. "All right," he said. "I'm listening." Christou smiled. "Now you're being sensible." He opened a manila folder, took out a photo and pushed it across the table. "Take a look at that." Fallon picked it up and held it under the light. It had obviously been taken in a cemetery, and in the foreground there was a rather curious monument, a bronze figure of a woman in the act of rising from a chair, as if to go through the door which stood partly open between marble pillars behind her. A man in a dark overcoat, head bare, knelt before her on one knee. "Now this," Christou pushed another photo across. The scene was the same except for one important fact. The man in the dark overcoat was now standing, facing the camera, hat in hand. He was massively built, at least 6'2" or 3", with chest and shoulders to match. He had a strong Slav face with high flat cheekbones and narrow eyes. "He looks like a good man to keep away from," Fallon said. "A lot of people would agree with you." "Who is he?" "His name's Krasko. Jan Krasko." "Polish?" "Originally, but that was a long time ago. He's been here since before the war." "And where's here?" "Up north. You'll be told where at the right time." "And the woman in the chair?" "His mother." Christou reached for the photo and looked at it himself. "Every Thursday morning without fail, wet or fine, there he is."